folks. Welcome to the inaugural one-er episode of Geek on Film. I'm Robbie, and today I'm going to talk about Hamnet. So I have a huge amount of affection for this movie. I'm a sucker for Jessie Buckley. Let's all put that right up on Front Street. I have stock in her, and I will watch her do anything, but she is unreal in this movie. Let's get into the synopsis of the play. Of the movie, ironic play. There you go. I will read this out, but you are warned. There are spoilers from the first two words of the summary. Go watch Hamnet before I read this. After losing their son Hamnet to plague, Agnes and William Shakespeare grapple with the grief in 16th century England. A healer, Agnes must find strength to care for her surviving children while processing her devastating loss. This movie was written by Chloé Zhao and Maggie O'Farrell, and it was directed by Chloé Zhao. My review over on Letterboxd, which is 4.5 stars with a heart, is so many feelings across the board. Jessie Buckley is a magical creature who gives an Oscar-worthy performance, but don't sleep on Paul Mescal as Shakespeare. I really was moved by this movie. I am very lucky to have gotten to see it with my wife. We've been talking about it for a long time. I had probably showed her the trailer 5 times to get her excited about it. It is an unreal piece of cinema. Let's talk a little bit about the cast. I've already mentioned Jessie Buckley and Paul Mescal. But I think you will think through the rest of the cast because they are bringing it. Emily Watson plays Mary, who is Will Shakespeare's mother and sort of an antagonist to Agnes. And then we should really talk about the children. The 3 children who are playing the main roles are Jacoby Jupe, who's playing Hamnet, who is phenomenal. So much of this movie it hinges on you eventually caring about this child so much that when he's passed away, you can feel the grief that Agnes is going through. And then you eventually get to see that unfurl in Will by making Hamlet and living with this every day. I said to my wife, like, Agnes tells him that he should have been there, that he doesn't understand what it's like. And then you get to see the fact that Will took all of that in and is living with it and feels remorse and has to face it and had to write about it and on stage watches his son die every night. And I think that is astounding, how art can help us process and grieve. And that's really what this movie is about. I loved it. We should talk about the other children. Sorry, I got off track. Olivia Lyles plays Judith, and Bodhi Ray Brennock plays Susanna. The other nice little switch here is Noah Jupe, who is actually Jacoby's older brother, plays Hamlet in the movie. And this apparently was a nice happenstance. The original Hamlet dropped out, and he was available. So you should listen to me on this one. Trust me. It's going to be worthwhile when we get to the Oscars, but it's worthwhile for you and your soul just to watch a movie like this. I hope that this gets you to the theater before it's gone. But if it's after that, please watch this movie quietly. Put your phone aside. It's a slow film. You need to focus and let the waves of emotion just pile upon you until there's a catharsis that happens about 10 minutes before the end of the movie. It is well worth it. You've heard a lot about it, I'm sure, if you're listening or watching this. I'm just one more voice in a chorus that is saying Jessie Buckley's amazing. But I will say this movie really moved me. Thank you so much for checking out my first oneer. I'm super excited to be working on these. And have a good day. I'll have more of these out soon. Bye-bye.